Hello everybody, Oliver here from the ActionPack, and today I found, actually early, at my local Kohl's, I found the Hoth Snowtrooper Battle Pack, and this says it's supposed to come out on January 1st, and I found it a couple days earlier before it's supposed to come out, so I thought, why not do a review on it? So, I'm going to show you guys everything about it, and whether or not I think you should get it. Starting off, we have the box. So the box is very nice. It's one of the newer boxes, and I'm hoping that they decide to keep their battle pack boxes in this kind of same way, with like the black here, and then you have like the actual set being shown. And then of course, like if it's like an original trilogy, they'd have Vader, or if it's like Kylo Ren or like Mace Windu or Yoda or something. So you're given the box is really nice. You're given the 3 Snowtroopers and then the Scout Trooper, and then on the side they have the Lego logo. You can see that, and then on the back they actually show you the whole set and everything. And then on the top they show you like the minifigure size and more stuff. And on the side, I think is really cool is they have this little Imperial insignia or whatever, and I can actually, you guys can probably see that really well, but I hope you can. But it looks really cool. It's not like made out of Lego, it's like an actual Snowtrooper, so I think that's really cool. You got more box art here and some other stuff, more wording on the bottom. So the box is pretty cool, but the set, I'll start off with the minifigures. So I'll start with the Scout Trooper. You're given 1 Scout Trooper, and I'm glad that they actually gave us, not just all Snowtroopers, because it would have been kind of boring. So I'm glad that they decided to include a Scout Trooper. So this is actually a Hoth Scout Trooper. So this is our first time actually, I believe, ever seeing a different Scout Trooper, because usually we've just been getting like Endor ones or just normal ones, and this one's actually a Hoth one. So he has gray arms compared to the other guys who just have the white arms, and he gets a little like pistol blaster, and then these guys just get normal blasters, and that guy's like a sniper or something. And then he has a dual molded head, which has a lot of detail on it. There's a little thing on the side. He's got more printing on the back, printing on the front, and he's got printing for his chest and the front of his legs, and then printing on the back. And then with each of these minifigures, they decided to include different helmet heads. So this one is a girl. I'm pretty sure that's a girl. So they each have like different faces on them. So I'll show you the rest for the rest of the figures. Next we have the 2 Scout Troopers. I'll show both of them. So I'll put him here and I'll do this one first. So they're each the same, both of these, all the Scout Troopers are, except for their weapons and their heads. So they're each given another dual molded head, and then I think this is actually a really nice design actually for their head. It looks really clean. It does cover up though some of the printing though right there. See, there's like a couple of lines it covers up. So this is the another one for yours, and another head. So you'll notice that all of these ones have different heads. He comes with a normal blaster, and then he has more printing here, printing here. It looks really nice. He got like the little buttons on his chest, and he's got like some different colored hands, and on the back he's got like his thermal detonator, and then some more like printing on here, which I think is really nice. This one is the same as this one, but I'm just going to show you guys the head for this one. So this is another girl head. So I believe you're given 2 girls and then 2 guys to help balance out the genders, I guess, of both of them. I think Lego's going to start doing this with sets. So I don't know, you guys can comment how you feel about that. I think it's a good idea for most people, but for some people they might not like it. This guy's also the same as the other 2 Snowtroopers there. He's just given a different blaster, which I think is nice that they decided to also divide up blasters. You're do with a smaller blaster and the medium-sized blasters, and they give you this longer sniper blaster. So this is another male that you get. So this is really nice. I like this a lot. I like all the other figures. So I think the figures and the way that they did them are all really good. But personally, I prefer the original style heads, because part of that is what I grew up with, and I just used to that. So most of it's probably nostalgia, but I think they're all really good figures, and you're not going to see their heads too much. So if you're really just looking at how the figures actually look, they look really nice. And I'm glad that they actually they stepped it up their game, and they made these guys actually look good. So let's go with the E-Web turret. So the E-Web turret is a really, really good design of it. It's different than the stud shooters, because they give you this instead. And I'll actually show you how that works, so you can just kind of do that. I have to get it. I hope you guys can see that. But you're given this, and then what you do is you'll just kind of press down on this like that, and it'll just shoot out, and it actually shoots a lot better than the stud shooter, so I'm very happy with the way that turned out. As you can see, you just load the stud into there. So you just take the stud and then here. All right, well, I can show you guys a different time, but anyways, yeah, you just take the stud and you put it in there like that, and then this thing will pop up, and then you can press it down to shoot it. You're given the normal blaster here, and then you're given like 3 kind of like blasters as the legs and to support it. And it looks like it's a really nice design for it. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. My only problem with it though is that when you try and turn it a little bit, I don't know if it's meant to be turned, it does feel a little loose, and like the legs of it will move, and then it feels like it's kind of going to tilt a little bit, and then this will just kind of break off. So you can always put it back, but I just feel like it was a little more reinforced around here, and it looks a little, I just wish it was a little better with the actual like reinforcement of it. So other than that though, the design of it is great, and I think they did a really good job actually, you know, designing this. Let me see if I can get the stud in there. I think we almost got it. I'm holding the I'm recording this with one hand, so I have to do everything with one hand, so it's a little more difficult for me to do it. Here, I can actually maybe try and do something like this, that way you guys can see it. There you go, that's a little better. Hopefully that stands up, but anyways, you just, all right, yeah, anyways, you take it here like this. I'm trying to get this so it's good. You kind of put the stud in there. Yeah, sorry you guys didn't see that, but I got the stud in there. Again, you can just take the stud, you put it in there like that, fits in there really nice, and this pops up and you can shoot it. We got the Biker Scout speeder. I think this is actually a really good design for the Biker Scout speeder. Sorry, I had to fix that. But you get the 2 like kind of stand things, these little black pieces to kind of hold it up like that. I think it looks really nice. You get these 2 like tail pieces. I don't know what this is supposed to be. It might be like a backpack or like something like a little storage area. You get a nice control panel right there. Then you have his 2 sticks, and then in the front you have a little more design there, and it looks really nice. You also got little 2 like bottom guns, I guess. Excuse me. And then the way this works is you take your Scout Trooper, and he actually stands up for this instead of actually laying down. So you just put him in there like that, and then you can hook him in there by clicking these 2 things into his hands. Sorry, I have to show you guys like that, and then you can just kind of sit in there, and then you can put these down a little bit. They don't really stay, they're kind of a little loose. Yeah, the bottom though, they're kind of loose. They don't really stand up that well, and they could be, you know, just a little bit better maybe with how they did that. But they do look really nice, and I think the speeder overall design of it is really cool, and like I like it a lot, and it's much better than the other speeders we've gotten in the past, because like the design, like most speeders we've kind of had them where they're just kind of sitting like that, and they'll sit like this one, it looks probably more real, more accurate to what like movies and shows would show, where it's kind of facing down a little bit, or like how it would rest more when it's not moving. And I think that's just a better attention to detail and more accurate to the show. The third thing we are given is this little snow bunker thing right here. So I like this a lot. You're given a little like visor or whatever, and then you have a little spot for minifigure, which I wish they could have maybe filled this whole row up right here with just like plates like this, and then you could put all your minifigures there, or at least a couple more, because the only way you really can do this is if you take your figure and you bring up his hand, and then you just put them like that, and it's the only way that'll really stand on there is like that. And it looks good, but you can only really fit, I guess, technically 1 figure. You can take other figures like this guy, and you can put them like that. And then you can take like your dude with the sniper, and you can put them like that, and it looks a little better. But personally, I would have liked it if they added more room here, so that you could actually put more plates, and this guy could actually, you know, sit on one of these things or something like that. But the front of it looks really good. I like how they gave us all these little like kind of rigid or jagged out pieces. It looks really good with that. And then they also give us like these little like kind of triangle pieces, I like to call them that. And they add a little more than just like white, so it like blends in with it, and it's like a darker color, so it looks good. And then it makes it just look like it's not just all snow, but there's a little more like rocks or something there. And then you're given these like little white pieces as studs, and then you also have, you know, like your white like base plate to hold everything. and then you have like the actual like stuff to make it look like it's like a little snow mountain. So getting like multiple of this set, you could create a really nice like mock or battle with it. To have a ton of these, I think is really great, and it's a good idea. Alright, so here I created like a little battle with what you could do with it. So a couple of things I actually forgot to show is that there's a little spot right here where you can actually, for the E-Web turret, where you can actually have the minifigure hold it, and then it has to be kind of sideways a little bit, where you have to move it a little bit so it actually looks like it's standing. Oh no, that way I actually got it to work. Yeah, so you can put it like that, and then it looks like, you know, he's actually controlling it. And then with there's actually no spot. So if you want to put like the Biker Scout's weapon, there's no spot for it. So I just kind of leave it there. You could put it off to the side or something, unless you want to take off maybe the binoculars here that they gave you. So this is just one thing you can do with it. There's multiple stuff that you could do with it to make the set look good. I personally kind of like it like this, and that's probably I'll keep it. So for the overall, like, I'll give it out like 10. I would give the set maybe a 6. I feel like the price point for what it's at, it depends really what you like and preference. Personally, I'm not a big fan of like the original trilogy. I do like it, but it's not really what I like. I'm more into Clone Wars and stuff like that. So to me, the set, it's not really appealing to people like me, but I still like it because it's more troopers and it's another army builder, and I love army builder sets. So part of it's that, and then the price point of it too, $20 I feel like for battle packs is a bit much, and I'm hoping that they go down. And my theory is that they're charging just hopefully this battle pack more, because people are spending $800 at it, and they're like, oh, what's $20 more? And then Lego's trying to make more money off that. So I'm hoping that they'll eventually go down to 15. I know we're getting the Clone Trooper sets out soon. That's gonna be 15. So I'm really hoping that will look well, and that they'll eventually lower battle packs down. So overall, you know, it's a really good set. I love the design of what they've given us. I think it's a perfect balance of there's enough room for everybody, so you can put guys here, and then you have a guy here, so you're never really just having a guy kind of out there, or just kind of like putting him here on like a table or something. They're always doing something, which I think is really nice. So anyways, though, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you could, please leave a like and comment down below what you think about the set and the other sets that are coming out for this wave. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys in another one.